Hello folks, welcome to Walkie talkie. The escalator going up in Kelvin Bridge Station is finally working. Hallelujah, it was off since back end of 2025. So yeah, what is on my fucking mind? My fucking mind. It was meant to be a play on words anyway, never mind. So, don't know if you can see, but I am wearing a Superman t-shirt and the temperature is quite nice because there's that blueness in the sky and the clouds are white. Hi Humza, you useless bastard. Right, anyway, let's not bash Humza too much, although he is the lol cow of Scotland. Right, so as I was saying, I'm wearing a Superman t-shirt today. I am actually aware there is a meme, a gif, kind of thing, what the hell, of a disabled guy wearing a Superman t-shirt bouncing about. Right? And since then, really, in general culture, people wrongly assimilate people wearing a Superman t-shirt as the person who wears the Superman t-shirt being disabled, which is thoroughly wrong. Unfortunately, this has been a bad byproduct of a meme that should have never came to pass, but you know, it happens. So, Partick Station, I come off the train and I hear these dirty, unoriginal little unfunny pieces of shit. Superman, yeah, doing that noise at me, and that was actually as verbatim. That was quoted word for word and noise for noise. So I'm not adding anything in or taking anything out. I'm giving to you what I had to hear being chucked at me, quoted word for word, right? And I think that's fucking outrageous. I really do. But then again, anything opinions wise that come from me never get listened to or taken with a pinch of salt. But ultimately, I think that is absolutely ridiculous. You know? I know it's an old school design of Superman and there's different various incarnations of the Superman logo on a t-shirt. Yes, I do know that. But that's not what we're here for. I just want to say, people who throw disability slurs, noises, etc., even the word retard, right, at somebody wearing a Superman t-shirt is a dirty, unoriginal little shit cunt. That's all I've got to say on the matter. And if you're going to do it in railway stations, I'm going to tell you another thing, right? Railway stations tend to have about 10 to 15 cameras each platform, and you never know who you're listening to. And when I was getting my ticket printed, I said to a person, and she said, "That's absolutely shocking. You shouldn't need to put up with that. We'll contact BTP on the matter." Whether BTP does anything, or whether the station safe team do anything, is a debate in its own self. Right? I mean, I suppose if I could be bothered, I could 61016 it, but I don't really believe in grassing people. However, this is actually a hate crime. Right? And it's totally inexcusable. Just because I wear a Superman t-shirt makes me a retard. And they boys, none of them are over the age of 16. So when it comes to charges, if I ever did bother, might not actually land on them because the whole, the statutory age. So I personally don't think it's worth me interacting with the police on the matter. The best thing to take away from this is all three of the boys are dirty, unoriginal shit cunts. Their patter absolutely reeks. It's probably a dad's patter. The moment before Daddy went to jail for touching someone up off the buses. So seriously, to fuck, I'm not that bothered. And when I say we're unoriginal, I mean it with every translation, right? Because I've been called Mongol, retard, spazzy, and all the other things. I've had the hands spat at me. I've had that as far back as pretty much about 4 or 5 years old when I first started going to school. So I'm quite comfortable hearing it, actually. Right? It just goes to show the lack of brain power and proper use of the English lexicon on their part. But if ScotRail do something because I mentioned it to them, they can't unmention it, blah blah blah, then that's on their shoes. If BTP give them a wee telling off, that's on their shoes. I'm not really interested in phoning the police. At the minute, the police are no public member's friend. Just remember Lucy Connolly, Count Dankula, and very many others. These police don't use like a kind of self-knowledge of a situation. They just go by a handbook. And at this point in time, there are people going to jail 2-3 years, like Lucy Connolly, for a tweet. Do I want to involve myself with people that put people in jail for words? Not really. I mean, this is a slight different thing, of course. Yeah. It's obviously been a hate crime. They've obviously made it clear that they think I'm retarded or disabled otherwise because I'm wearing a Superman t-shirt. I mean, they wear a variety of freaking football and other sports t-shirts. You know, I can make a few noises at them. And there's a beautiful F word to describe, F-E. Yeah, I could use some language like that. They wouldn't like it if shoes were put on the other foot, would they not? Yes, that's what I was meaning right there. But anyway, I'm going to head off. Get myself a wee drink out, for fuck's sake. These pavements are terrible. Anyway, I'll catch you later.